Most men don't even realize when they're simping. But trust me, women do. And every time you do it, you lose her respect, her attraction, and your peace. Let's find out if you watching this, are guilty of it. Welcome to Men Don't Chase, where we move with strength, clarity, and no desperation. Now let's get into it. Number 1, you spend money without commitment. Taking her out? Cool. But when you start throwing cash around, dinners, gifts, Ubers, trips, and she hasn't even chosen you yet, you're not her man. You're her sponsor. A woman can smell when you're trying to buy her attention. It doesn't make her respect you, but rather makes her use you. High-value men don't invest to impress. They invest after she's chosen them. If she's not giving effort, not reciprocating, then your wallet should stay closed. Remember this, a man's money means nothing if it's coming from weakness. Spend when it's earned, not when you're trying to earn her. Number 2, you apologize for everything. She gets moody and you instantly say sorry, even when you did nothing wrong. That's not peacekeeping, that's submission. Every time you apologize for something that isn't your fault, you're training her to believe she can treat you however she wants. And you'll still beg to stay. A man who can stand calm in her storm earns respect. A man who folds every time she frowns loses it. Own your mistakes, yes. But never apologize for being a man, having boundaries, or living your life. Number 3, you defend her when she's clearly wrong. This one's brutal. You're at dinner, she's rude to a waiter. You jump in to defend her like her lawyer. Or she's online posting thirst traps, and your friends clown you for it. But you say she's just expressing herself. That's not defending your woman. That's defending disrespect. When you protect her bad behavior, you're not being loyal. You're being controlled. A real man supports his woman when she's under attack, but holds her accountable when she's out of line. Because a man who can't check his woman will never have her full respect. Number 4, you chase harder when she pulls away. Classic simp move. She starts acting distant, shorter replies, delayed texts, cold energy. And what do? You panic. You double text. You over-explain. You chase. Stop. When she pulls away, it's a test. She's watching to see if you'll lose control or keep your frame. A weak man chases harder. A grounded man leans back, stays focused, and lets her feel the silence. Your distance will say more about your value than any desperate text ever could. Never reward distance with attention. Number 5, you let her control the relationship narrative. You're acting like her boyfriend, but she tells people that we're just talking. You let her decide what this is, where it's going, and when it's official. You're waiting for her to decide if you're enough. That's not leadership. That's weakness. You set the pace. You set the tone. You decide what kind of relationship you're available for. A man with standards doesn't wait for permission to lead. If you hand her the pen to write the story, don't be surprised when she writes you out of it. Number 6, you're afraid to say no. Every time she asks for something, you say yes. Even when it costs you time, energy, or self-respect. That's not being a gentleman. That's being obedient. Women test men constantly, not because they're evil, but because they need to know you're solid. When you never push back, you fail the test. Saying no calmly and confidently is strength. It tells her you have a backbone, and she'll respect you more for it. Remember, a man who can't say no will always be controlled by those who can. Number 7, you give up pieces of your masculinity. This one's subtle and dangerous. You stop hanging with your boys because she gets jealous. You quit the gym, you drop your hobbies, you dim yourself down just to keep her happy. But the man she was drawn to in the first place, he had passion, drive, and purpose. You've replaced him with a version of you that's just available. She doesn't want that man. She wants the one who had a life before her. Never lose yourself trying to keep someone else. Because if she truly loved your strength, she won't respect the version of you that gave it up. Number 8, you put her above yourself every time. This is the ultimate simp move. You cancel your plans, drop your goals, and rearrange your life for her. You think you're showing love. She sees it as weakness. Because women don't fall for men they control. They fall for men they have to earn. If she knows all she has to do is snap her fingers and you come running, you're not her man. You're her fan. A real man puts her first sometimes, but never at the cost of himself. If she's your world, she'll treat you like an option. If she's part of your world, she'll treat you like a leader. Finally, a simp is a man who gives away his power to a woman who hasn't earned it. And once you give it away, you lose her respect and yourself. So remember, respect isn't given to the man who bends the most. It's given to the man who stands tall, even when it's hard. Stop chasing validation. Start chasing purpose. Because the man who doesn't need her approval is the man she'll fight hardest to keep. This is Men Don't Chase. And if this message hit, drop a comment. No more simping. I'm done. Stay grounded, stay sharp, stay rare.